Hi, I'm State Representative Gary Day, and thank you for watching today. I'm here at the Pennsylvania Farm Show, and I'm here with Secretary Greig. Welcome to the program today. I really appreciate you being here. How are you doing?
Good, and welcome to the 97th Pennsylvania Farm Show.
Thanks a lot. I do this every year to try to give information to the constituents in my district, in the 187th district, in Lehigh and Berks counties. And I do this because it's important to a lot of the farmers, but also a lot of the other residents in my community, go out and work with the farmers and know what's going on. I think it's great. You're here every year. You're out in my district every time I call. If I have an event, I call you, you come out to it, and I really appreciate that. Hope you'll be able to come out to our farmers event this year. And, I just want to ask you a couple questions about, first, the farm show. It's the 97th farm show. Can you tell us a little bit about what makes it unique? What makes it a success year after year?
Well, I want to first thank you for all you do for agriculture, Gary, and appreciate you coming out and giving us a chance to tell the story of agriculture. That's what we do here at the Pennsylvania Farm Show. And this year, our theme is Made in PA. It makes a difference. I know that you were instrumental in getting the PA Preferred bill passed, and we appreciate that. But PA Preferred has been great for Pennsylvania agriculture, and we're here at the Farm Show. It looks like we're going to have a record crowd again this year, and it's a chance to tell 400,000 to 500,000 people of how their food is grown and how their food is produced.
Well, so we have a lot of people showing their products from across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. We have a lot of visitors that come and be able to see that. And tell us a little bit about, everybody talks about how important it is to have fresh food, and tell us a little more about the PA Preferred program, maybe our farmers markets, and what your department does to facilitate and make sure the foods are safe. And I'm just giving you an open question there about just how you regulate food in Pennsylvania.
Well, first of all, we have 6,000 head of livestock here at the Farm Show during Farm Show Week. And it's just a great place for people to come and see the animals and see how we treat our animals. The PA Preferred program, fantastic program, and Pennsylvania made it permanent. It's PA Preferred is the gold check mark inside a blue keystone, and that gives people something to look for when they're shopping for food. And when they see that emblem, they know that they're buying Pennsylvania products. And when they buy Pennsylvania products, that keeps the money in the local communities, supports the local farmers, and it makes the Pennsylvania economy do much better. So
that's great. I appreciate that, and it lets everybody know that the food's close to home as well. So it wasn't made somewhere else and spent days traveling here. So it's here local. Is that right? Also,
that's right too, and it's also very environmental friendly because we don't spend a lot of money on transportation of the food. It's here, and we consume it here, so that's a good thing.
Right. Now, the Department of Agriculture does many things, and one of the things that I think about is the business side of being a farmer. Now, you're a farmer. I told you my in-laws were I'm from a farming family via my in-laws. Now, there was a change in the inheritance tax. Can you talk a little bit about that and what it means to our farmers?
Well, that was huge for Pennsylvania farmers. I've known a lot of farmers that have had to, younger farmers, that when they inherited a farm, they had to sell off part of that farm just to pay the inheritance tax. Now, with the elimination of that Pennsylvania inheritance tax, they will be able to invest in their operation and make it more viable instead of having to pay that tax. So this is huge for the Pennsylvania farmers.
Now, as I said, I'm going to keep probably repeating myself, but there's a lot that your department does, and I have a lot of sportsmen in my district as well. And I understand that there was an issue about the chronic wasting disease in our herd, in Pennsylvania herd. Can you tell us a little bit about that, the department's role, and where we're going? Do the sportsmen need to be worried, or is it something you have in hand? Tell us about the chronic wasting disease.
Okay, chronic wasting disease. October 6th, Pennsylvania became the, I think, 23rd state to have chronic wasting disease. Now, it's not in the wild herd. Pennsylvania has 1,100 deer farms. We're second in the nation only to Texas as far as the number of deer farms. And we have 23,000 head of deer on the deer farms. We found 2 cases of chronic wasting disease only on the deer farms. It's not in the wild herd. But as soon as we found it, we have a chronic wasting disease response team, which is made up of the Game Commission, the Department of Health, Department of Environmental Protection Agency, PDA, Department of Agriculture, and USDA Wildlife Services. And we got together, we implemented the plan like it was all planned out to do. And so we've got a handle on, what we're supposed to be doing. And I think we have contained it so far, and we quarantined some farms. We're working with those farms to get off of quarantine, but we have a handle on it, and it's no danger to the consumers. So.
Well, I appreciate that, and you do so many multiple things. Overall, you're Pennsylvania's steward for our agriculture industry, our farmers across the Commonwealth. What are some of the key, where do you see the future of agriculture? What are some of the things that the people in my district, farmers, non-farmers, what should we keep our eyes and ears open for? Tell us a little bit about where you see the future of agriculture here in the Commonwealth.
Well, I think agriculture is alive and well in Pennsylvania, and it's my job to keep it that way. We appreciate all of the different varieties of ag that we have. We're number 1 in mushroom production. Chester County is number 1 in mushroom production. We're 5th in dairy production. We're in the top 10 in many categories. So agriculture is big, and we're number 1 in farmland preservation. So we're leading the nation. In the Corbett administration, we hope to go over 500,000 acres that are preserved. But right now, there's about 8 million acres that are used in producing food for Pennsylvania and for the rest of the nation. So we need to keep being vigilant to, keep our farmland, and we're going to keep moving on with technology, and every front we will, continue to push forward in food production.
That's great. Thank you very much. And Lehigh and Berks County are two of the leading counties in preservation. So a lot of people in our area know about the program and have a farm near them that may be under preservation right now. So it's important that we have such a great steward like you in the position of secretary. I really appreciate your time here today on our program. I appreciate all the work that you and your department do for the farm show, for farmers across the Commonwealth. We're going to probably interview a couple young folks from the FFA, the Future Farmers of America organization, that we pass on all these great qualities of farming and agriculture to the next generation. I really appreciate everything you do here for the entire Commonwealth, and specifically in the 187th District. Thank you for being a steward of farming and agriculture.
Thank you.
I'm State Representative Gary Day, and I'd like to thank you for watching today. We're here at the Pennsylvania Farm Show, and I urge you, if you haven't been here, come down if it's still showing when this video's aired. If not, make your plans for next year. It's always in the first week of January of every year, or the early part of January. It's something you have to come and see if you haven't before. And we're going to go around and look for some people who have actually participated in some of the programs here today. We also have, if you sell to the agriculture industry, you can come here and advertise your wares, your products, whether it's machinery, equipment, or anything else you have for agriculture. I'm State Representative Gary Day of the 187th District from Lehigh and Berks County. Thank you for watching today.